teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So the Pitt Panthers offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Wants to throw it. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's gone. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Running back has it on a screen now. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. They stood in short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Catch made on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And it brings certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try to run this one in. And he's brought down there.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up third down.
Touchdown, Pitt, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Back to pass. It's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. And now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. But how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground?
Touchdown, Pittsburgh, as they put 6 more on the board. So with playoff pressure cooked, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes in knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Turner. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again. It's Turner. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Grab behind the line. It's Turner. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. The Panthers will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. He'll try a pass here. Short connection to the tight end here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He breaks free. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Williams. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
1st down and 10 now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Has the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He would not be stopped. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The shotgun handoff here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Again, he makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And it's taken at the 45. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught over the middle. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this. And
touchdown, Irish. He would not be denied.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
You've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking for some space. It's Turner. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. And the Panthers will kick this away and get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Here's the 2nd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt. 5th. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Trying to find some room. It's Turner.
Oh boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like Pitt will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Punt over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down, and now a 4th down decision coming up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 2nd down here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keeping it on the ground here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
To throw, it's Carr. It's a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Turner. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his target, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Pitt now operating in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Panthers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The two-pointer gets him back within a field goal.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Back to throw. It's Carr. Pulls it in. It's Young. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Panthers looking to run some tempo here.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. Pitt has moved into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Panthers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. The DB's backing off from the line now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks free. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
To throw, it's Carr. Quick completion to the tight end. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw it and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
And it's good right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hunt. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab. It's Hunt. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked, whether they play zone or man.
And it's picked. Oh, he throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people try to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Finds his man. It's Hunt. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Touchdown, Pitt. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the same runner's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? It's a run. Running back's got it. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Love to see this with the lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the next.